Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first day of fall. We have got a jam-packed October coming up. I got so many sew-alongs going on. Let's dive in. First up, we have the regular order of business. My Island Boutique Ambassadorship has a monthly project, and I'm making the Take a Stand, Stand Up Toe, and Running with Scissors tool case from By Annie. And, we're supposed to pick one project, but these are companion projects. They go together. I asked for both, and they sent me both. I'm so excited. So I'm excited to make both of these. This is the collection that I'm using from Island Boutique. It's by Kate Colleran, and she is just such a talented designer. I love these muted colors with the little birds, the little plants and flowers, but we got some accent colors popping in here. So this bold teal, what would you call that? Bold teal. And then this pink. It's pink. It's a special pink. And another little close up of this bird and morning glory, I think is that flower. So all of that's going into those two patterns. And I was already on a kick with By Annie, and then they had a call for designers to participate in the So Pink blog hop that they do for breast cancer research and awareness. So I picked the A Place for Everything 2.0 bag. That'll be October 22nd is my day for featuring that, and I already got started quilting the fabric. This is from Tranquil Moments. I picked out the peach, the teal with the little purple accents, and I used a basic swirl on my handy quilter Moxie. I used a pantograph and I set it up just like a regular quilt. I put my backing fabric down, the soft and stable from By Annie, and then my top fabric. So, I mean, it took me, 3 days just to get this step done. And A Place for Everything has a lot of compartments, and so that's going to be a bunch of fun. So since I was already on that kick, Fat Quarter Shop is doing the Woven Star Quilt Along. They are also participating in So Pink blog hop, and their day one, I reached out to them and they said, yeah, we'd love to send you the papers for the Woven Star pattern. And then Island Boutique is sending me the fabrics, and I'm so blessed. I mean, honestly. So here's the package that you can get. For the pattern, you need the Woven Star piecing patterns, and then these are just like additional tools. The little ruler that's also breast cancer theme that has the pink theme going on, seam roller, the glue, special needles, other size 9014. And then we'll get into the fabric from Island Boutique. This collection is called Peach Blossoms, and they didn't have a lot of it left in their warehouse. They set aside a certain amount that can be made into samples, and I made a request, and usually, manufacturers will be like, hey, we don't have it. But they worked with me to help find all the pieces that I need. It's a lot of fabric for this pattern. There's like 5/8 cuts, and you need 8 of them. But I think I can figure out how to use less fabric and then make something else with the spare. But they sent me everything that I needed. I'm just so grateful to them. Look at all these beautiful prints and colors. This is going to be just stunning with that cream background. And then this is my backing. It's this brown. Oh, it's it's going to be so pretty. All right. So when I was talking to the Fat Quarter Shop, I asked if I could do the cross stitch, and they said we're not actually not doing a cross stitch this year. So then I said, well, can I go ahead and promote support group? This is from their campaign in 2022. And they said, absolutely. So I just asked for the pattern and they sent that over to me. It's just this adorable pattern, but they also sent me all the companion thread and materials, which just uh, blew my mind. That was so generous. So I'm here to show like the floss keeper. I already got it loaded up with each color, and it does really well with detangling. Like I've never had a floss keeper. I just have the little bobbin spools, and So this was so cool to have. And it matches my project. And here's the needle minder. Oh, adorable. And on the back, it's got two magnets and look how they're placed. I thought that was so funny. No, I am just thrilled to do this. So I put a schedule up on my blog. I'll put a link in the comments. It'll be pinned, but I'm trying to share it everywhere so that you have your one-stop shop for what's going on with woven hearts and this cross stitch. So this is a 25 count even weave 38, 35. And so this isn't the typical Ada that I've always used. This is the next step for me. And you have to go, it's still two thread floss that you use with it, but you have to go like there's a grid of 4 for each square. You just don't go from like the left corner to the right corner. Like you use a little more, and it's so pretty. It makes a tighter weave in the background of your cross stitch, helps it pop more. Really pretty. When that's all said and done, as if that's not busy enough, I think I'm going to have enough scraps to do this Time for Tea pattern. It's from by Annie. I was interested also in the quilt that's in the background. That used to be a pattern available, but right now they just have the Tea Cozy mat and coasters, and I'm definitely going to have enough scraps to do this. I'm also an affiliate for Tea Bloom, so I have some suggested teas for healing, and I can make that part of my blog post in October. And what a cute little just scrap project I have on hand. And so I'm working on my giveaway. Island Boutique sent me the Precious Pink 2.5-inch strip set with this huge range of their gradients and their pinks. I've made quite a few Valentine projects using this collection, so I asked for one more to give away, and then By Annie sent me 2 of these stilettos. So I already started using one, and now I can't live without it. I see people use these all the time, and it really made all the difference on my binding. So I'm going to be talking about that a lot, and I'm excited to give one away, even though like I would really love to have a spare. But share the love. I'll see what else I can collect right now. That's going to be in the giveaway in October. Machine embroidery. I can't commit to a set sew along in October, but Sweet Pea did have their 10-year anniversary sale, and I did do a little haul. First, go grab the freebie for this month. It's the giraffe hanger. Super cute. And, you just download it. You don't have to buy anything else. I purchased the thread catcher because that's really annoying my husband right now, is that I leave threads everywhere. So that seems resourceful. The fabric box. I love the idea of making a fabric box out of the fabric I'm going to put in it. I don't know. And I've had this chicken pin cushion ornament on my wish list for a while, and I finally sprung for it because I think that'd also be cute as part of my giveaway if I make some little chickens and throw that in with your little freebie. And this car visor organizer. I don't have anything like that in my car. I think would be really helpful and a good Christmas idea to give that away in people's favorite colors. So I'll give it a go. So right now, if I do any of that, it's going to be an impulsive decision. And the sew along that I want to do is with this coffee corner setup. It's broken out into individual blocks. So if anyone is interested in that, I'll go for it. But I don't have a lot of interest on my channel for machine embroidery, but I really want to make that. So I'm trying to juggle what I want to do, if there's a strategy there. So let me know if you find any of that really interesting, would like to see a video, or would like to sew with me in a weekly layout. Sweet Pea has their own sew-alongs. You don't need me to engage in it. Just let me know. Stitchtober is coming up in October with Fat Quarter Shop. So I think I can work on this in tandem with my other cross stitch because it's pretty quick to go through those rows. And this is Pumpkin House Lanes by Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery. I bought the whole set of 9 patterns. I still need to get the floss. I got to run out and get everything coordinated for that. It also has a companion grid pattern to put the houses in, so you can just do one big cross stitch instead of these 9 little ones. And I've been in love with this pattern for the past year. I canceled my cross stitch quarterly to focus on this one and get this done. So that's everything for October that I'm planning and fitting in. My plan is to do weekly updates because I also want to keep everyone engaged and woven stars quilt along and get some tips from that foundation paper piecing. So I'll see you next week as we get ready to get everything stitched and prepped and ready for a big month of sewing. See you then. Bye bye.